Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. We're on settings today. And let's introduce the players. We have Ajax, UEF mid, First Land, Nexus, Cybern, Rock, First Air, Alec, Seraphim Air, First Land, and Econoob on Beach as Seraphim, First Land. Foley is playing Rock as the UEF. First Land, Jagged Appliance in mid, Aeon First Land, Styrbjorn Aeon Beach First Land, and Strogo First Land as Seraphim Air. So, let's see what's happening. Ajax going to mid after his factory, same with Jagged. And he's making some Aeon Scouts to break the trees of the air player. So, lots of chatter on this bottom team. Ajax warning that Foley is going to be aggressive versus Econoob, and that seems pretty accurate. Foley does like to be aggressive, and he has a high rating because of that. He tries to decide the game. Quite an adaptive player. And this is, of course, the most boring part of settings, where everyone is just clicking on trees. Check this out. Elite Pro builds here. Certainly a lot better than my build. Nexus making an early scout just to see if there would be any perhaps island stealing from Styr. I think it's unlikely Styr does that. I don't know how often he does. Econoob not going for any aggressive airplay at the start either. Well, his inti is pretty quick, but he's not rushing a transport. Foley is rushing a transport. He has a couple of labs on there as well, and this transport is gonna land. Econoob, as he says in chat, can't catch it. So some reclaiming in mid. The transport drops. He drops 2 of the 3 engineers. And actually Foley even catches Econoob's interceptor. Nice play from Foley. And now the 2 labs and 1 engineer are heading towards these mexes, where he's going to try and deny them and even steal them, maybe get up a factory if he's very lucky. The transport is under attack now. So when your transport is under attack, you have to move. The Inti is behind you. You need to move towards the Inti so the Inti flies past and stops shooting. That's how you keep your transport alive longer. Foley did a bit of that, but there's too many interceptors, so the transport is denied. Good catch from Econoob. Avoided potentially a lot of damage, because if you lose these mexes, you lose, well, 3 of your 12 mexes, and you also delay a lot of tree reclaim for a long time. In mid, Jagged. God, talking about myself in third person, it's just too much. I'm not doing too good. Ajax certainly the better player, definitely in mid. And what is happening? Just build orders, no one being aggressive on the top side. Of course it's Styr versus Nexus, so you know, how much aggression can you expect? Ajax trying to get some reclaim here, taking quite a lot of damage from the Aurora, just shooting him from out of range. Sends his tanks in to support. Adric's down to 3000 HP. Taking more reclaim. Taking more damage. He's under 2. It's almost at 2000 now. Stops for another T2 wreck. And he's very low now. 1k HP. And he goes down. The greed. Just an overcharge came in there at the end. And finished him off. The greed, boys, the greed. So, he has quite a few T2 Bexes though. And Nexus has taken mid. So we'll see. So if you are given mid, or your mid player is killed, the first thing you gotta do is make T2 a T2 factory so that you can get PDs up, because T2 PDs are how you stop a commander. That should be the very, very first thing you do. Get some engineers out, assist your T2 factory so you can get T2 engineers for TMD and PDs. Foley is quite, is a couple of factories up and is assisting them. 3 factories up in fact, so looks like he's gonna try and be reasonably aggressive. EcoNoob getting a second factory up now. Adric says Foley is gonna drop tanks. We do have, you can see 6 units here ready, and here's the transport, although it's already gonna get taken out perhaps. Certainly getting damaged, and there it goes. That's quite annoying for Foley. And we have T2 air from Steyr and a lot of units here. So it looks like we're going to see drops from Steyr as well. We're just going to speed it up slightly. EcoNoob trying to get a frigate in here to kill some build power, but it's easily cut out and leaves some reclaim. And he's just going to retreat his frigates back now. He has seen there's a few frigates out for Foley, so he's going to need more build power and perhaps some torp launchers. Yes, T2 air, gone for T2 air tech instead of T2 in the commander. Often you see T2 in the commander. Navy coming up here on Star's side. Nexus has a few frigates out. It's increasing his build power. And we have the 2 drops coming in. Arties and tanks dropped. NG's coming in to try and reclaim as much as they can, but I don't think that's gonna work. And the tanks and arties move away from the shore where the frigates can hit them, and looks like this island is all going down. 1 mech's dead already. And another drop coming in. Oh, it's actually going to skip the island, which is a good decision. The island is already dead. And there's nothing to stop this. And over here we have Sparkies, I believe. Surely they're Sparkies on this T2 transport from Foley. And we have T2 mechs going down here. And there's ASFs in the area, but the Sparkies landed. And there is also a T2 engineer here, crucially, so he can access all of the buildings. The Sparky have a limited number of buildings they can build, and this looks pretty bad for the bottom team. Shield going up to protect the Sparkies from air, and now we're going to have some T2PDs and they're going to kill all of this stuff. This is a 64% T3 mechs. And it is paused because Econoob is pretty confident that this is gonna die. Over here, the island attempted to be cleaned up by the gunships, but Star has some inties here. This drop only killed one T2 mechs, but not bad. And just some T1 Navy on the top side. Nexus has quite a few frigates. Slight advantage for Foley, it looks like, once he gathers his units together, but we already have T2 Navy from Econoob. No T2 Navy from Foley yet. Putting his mass into these PDs over here. And he needs to get some AA up here. Here it is. To take out these bombers. You can see here why the shield is so important. All these Sparkies would be long dead otherwise. And Artie's coming out of this factory, but the factories are even in range of the PDs. So, what now for the bottom team? Let's see. Two mechs has gone down now. The third one out of reach, but should be getting it. Oh, we lost the shield here. But we have two up now. Sparkies with their chunky HP have survived the bombers. I have a cruiser out attempting to deal with this, but some TMD will help. We have TML going up. Foley knows it's a more than just a possibility. He already has TMD here. He's gonna need more. Should be making more T2 engineers, I think. This Mex is very vulnerable. Let's see the range here of this TML. Oh, he forgot about this one. So can't quite reach these Mexes, and it probably defended by this TMD anyway. But he can hit all the beach Mexes, he can hit the HQ as well. In mid, looks like there's a lot of pillars, and I'm making the chrono dampener, but it's a bit late. And I don't have enough assist on my ACU, so it's not going to end well for me. Oh, we have another drop, more Sparkies, but this time it is actually cut out by Aleg. Aleg saying he had to kill Star's transports on the other side of the map. I think Econoob is complaining that this drop even landed. But of course Star's drops also landed, so not sure. Aleg wondering if they should play on, as Nexus is in trouble, and so is Econoob. But in mid, well, Jagged has shit the bed and allowed all these units past, which is not good. And Star was very helpful in giving Jagged his all the navy to micro, while Star assists T3 mexes. It's just classic play, really. The cruisers still can't get through. Seraphim cruisers not very good versus TMD. So you're gonna need quite a few of them. So many bombers just being suicided into this is pretty bad. They just die instantly, get like one pass, and the Sparkies take the reclaim. We have the splash gun coming for Aleg. As the pillars just are killing so many mexes. And the MMLs as well. Finally they get killed. But pretty absurd amount of damage taken there. Teleporter coming for Alec. Let's see what's going on with Strogo. He hasn't been doing much so far. Making some gunships for mid. Nexus asking, do we have air? And the team replies incredulously. So Max goes down to some TML. And there's plenty of TMD up now. These cruisers really can't do anything, it seems. Alec really wants this telly. So much damage done here by the Sparkies. A really very, very powerful unit. Plenty of Navy on the top side. Any T3 mexes from Nexus. Only getting his first T3 pigeon now. It's quite late. Strogo says full T2 eco. And Strogo says he's making strats. Eco noob attempting to push here. There's so many frigates from Foley. It's a massive amount. He has no T2 Navy at all, just making frigates. We have maybe 20 frigates and a few destroyers from Eco Noob. Some pings. It's a very ping happy team on the top side, which we may see later in the game. Eco Noob trying to do maximum amount of damage with these destroyers, trying to stay out of range of the frigates. He may lose this one. Ooh, 100 HP. Time to submerge this guy to keep him safe. Oh, but we now have torp bombers coming after Eco Noob's navy. Oh, and we have a telly. I played in the game and I missed this. And Alec takes out Foley, and he's now teleporting next to Steyr. And Steyr stops running. I think he was out of range, but now he is dead. And just like that, 2 players are gone from the game. The strats come in to try and take out Alec, but he's already gone. And a T3 Mex goes down to the strat bombers. And now we're left in a 2v3. And we're also left with some salt in the chat, so all of the build power over here dies to some Tion bombers. And I think I just saw my commander pinged as this scout flew overhead. Alec still in his airbase has just T2 mexes. He's now making T3, making SAMs, because air is obviously completely lost, seeing as he made teleport very quickly. So now many torps from Strogo, strats. Strogo, oh yeah, we have some complaints that about that telly. Strogo did in fact ping it and say full T2 eco, etc. On the bottom side, now with T3 Navy, the battleship can take out this base. Finally, finally. Cruisers couldn't get the job done. On this side, we just have T2 Navy, lots of destroyers, but the stealth preventing Nexus from taking hits. Just a few shots going in on the destroyers. And also a lot of torps. And now we have torps heading for my ACU. And Strogo is not killing them. And I am... Am I? Yes. And I think actually he even lost ASF there in that in that explosion. So great ACU positioning there, and we are down to a 1v3. Strogo versus the world, and suddenly the game looks a lot better for the bottom team. Certainly plenty of advantages for the top team. You can see here more eco, but not that much more in fact. And similar power, but total air control and pretty good navies on both sides, especially on the bottom side with the battle cruisers, but mainly it's the air control is the main thing. And if we just take a look here, oh my goodness, oh, the pings, what's over here? Oh my, very, very useful pinging. Oh, we have more pings. Oh, another one, too slow. Oh, the pings. So, Strogo's not a 1v1 player. Now, not that 1v1 players all have sick APM and attention and everything, because they definitely don't. But he's definitely not used to having four sentence bases, 2 navies to fight, etc. So the difficulty is using your APM efficiently. So Strogo's going for an ass washer. He has total air control. Alex still has very little air. You can see this air grid. You can't really call it a grid. There's 2 factories, 3 factories. And the ass washer is done. So Strogo retreats the top navy, because microing some navy is not really on the cards when you have 4 bases. And here comes the ass washer at some stage. Let's just take a look. Any more pings? Oh, we have more pings. Another ping. Oh, more pings. Oh god, could you imagine looking at this when you already have 4 bases to 4 bases to take care of? The torps coming in for Nexus's navy, and now the air fight. Where's Alex air? Oh my goodness, he has 20 ASF. Asswasher drops its first bomb and actually kills several torp bombers as well as some navy. I think that's a pretty even trade. Bully says kill the back bases or quit. He doesn't believe that there's any other way to win, and I may tend to agree you can't really micro two navies, and you gotta close one out quickly. We have a devastating bomb. Oh, he missed the other T3P gen, unfortunately, but a lot of damage done here. Oh, he actually just barely missed these T3 mexes. And now a bomb coming for Aleg's air quote-unquote grid. R.I.P. There it goes. So much power completely destroyed, and air is one for the entire game. Very devastating bomb. Alex somehow got several ASF in behind there for ages and did insane amounts of damage to the Ass Watcher. It only has 6,000 HP now. And here comes the Ass Watcher looking to bomb more power. The Torps have forced back Nexus, but now they are all dead. And there's a lot of A. Another bomb is dropped. And there goes the Ass Washer, but also Nexus's power. And if we just take a look at the power income now, well, we can see the mass income has gone down from over 900 to under 400, more than halved. There's under 6,000 power income on the bottom side. Most of it is here in this P-Gen. We also have these T1 P-Gens, a T2 P-Gen. On Nexus' side, there's nothing. There's a T2 P-Gen. Doesn't even have the hydrocarbon. Aleg has no power whatsoever. He has the hydro. And yes, Alex says he has 120 energy. That's all thanks to this guy right here. And so it looks better and better for Strogo. The Ass Washer did exactly what it was supposed to do. And we have a second Ass Washer coming now. And oh, he's actually making another one here that's... Don't really want to make two of those at once. On the bottom now, EcoNoob has no power income. He's actually making teleport, I believe, as all of the power got killed. I think he was. Yeah, teleport done. Starting splash gun. And his navy is now lost. He has no units left. And here come the battle cruisers and all the shields. And this T3P gen is gonna go down. I think it's still the only T3P gen. Nexus only getting his first one back. Now we look at Nexus's economy. Oh, he finally is. I think he was stalling the entire time. He's overflowing insane amounts of mass. This Ass Washer wreck is no good to him. So he just can't use it. Should probably rebuild on top of this B-Gen. So bottom navy now. One. Nexus with his economy in shambles. He has killed mid. It's all dead. There's a lot of T3 mexes here. And he has flags to defend from bombers and gunships. But the second Ass Washer's done, and we have a chicken on the way. EcoNoob has just been torped. That telly... well, the timing of losing all the power as he's making telly is pretty bad. A bomb drops... Whoa. The Percys survive. They actually survived an ass washer bomb because they had so much vet. Damn. You're not going to survive this one. Oh, actually, this guy did. Some of them did survive it. Full vet. 13,950 HP. Insane amounts of HP. But the Nautas are going to take them out. And the ass washer is on the way. Let's take a look here. Oh, we have some more. Oh, more pings. Holy shit. The ping spam is unbelievable. We have, here is Zorpapat for Iwasasa. Translated into English. Go here with the ass washer. The pings. So, and we have the chicken to deal with mid. But it's all about the ass washer right now. And here it comes. Here's Aleg's new and improved or disimproved air grid. The third T3 PGen coming up. Nexus has 4 up now, making his 5th. But there's trouble. Trouble in the air. All these SAMs are on the top side. There's none down here. There's SAMs around Nexus's base. That's a nicely placed bomb. 3 mexes get destroyed. 4th PGen coming up, but there's no shield to defend against this ass washer, and the ground fire perfectly placed. And I think we're about to see all of the air's power is dead again. Aleg, poor Aleg, he's at 180 power now. He has 3 T1 PGens in addition to the Hydra this time, and oh, this sad little shield is not going to help Nexus. And all the power is dead, and so is Nexus's commander. Oh, and Aleg control Ks. Well played, Strogo. And he can hardly believe he won the game. He did, well played. Nice play from, well, nice tele-abuse from Aleg. Foley is not aware of the pings and the info from Strogo. And it looked a lot better after the telly for the bottom team, but Strogo with some helpful pings. Oh, all the pings are gone. Well, you saw them anyway. The many pings. And he did the right thing. Killed all of the power of the bottom team. Twice. So well played. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.